How's it going today, Taurus? Welcome to my channel. My name is Robin and this is AriesFireTarot. I'm just getting ready to do you guys a romance love reading for the end of January, moving into February. The first segment of the video is going to be for singles and the second will be for couples, but I will definitely mark the time in the comments section of the video so you can zip right ahead to the couples if that's what you're interested in. So general reading, love reading for Taurus, may or may not resonate all the way for you. Just keep what you think applies and forget the rest because it's meant for somebody else watching my channel right now. So I'm shuffling the Gilded Tarot deck and I had a card fall out, so I am going to keep it for you. And I just wanted to say, I do take clients, you guys. If you want a personalized reading, just send me an email at ariesfiretarot@gmail.com and we'll get you booked in. So, okay. The first card I pulled for you guys is the Two of Cups, and I didn't actually pull it. It made itself appear out of the deck. So this is a symbol in tarot that a relationship is going to advance to the next level. So if you are single, it looks like you could be meeting somebody, right? And I'm getting the sense that for some of you, it's somebody that you already know. So you guys are gonna just one day look at each other a different way. You know, you could be coworkers, you could be friends, and then all of a sudden, things change. And I think that's a really beautiful thing. I think that's a beautiful card. So the next card I pulled for you guys is the Ace of Wands. So when you see an ace, it's about something coming into you. The universe is offering you something. And when it's a wand like this, it's something really to get excited about and like a new idea. So I think that you're going to have a new way of looking at somebody, which really resonates with the Two of Cups. So the Five of Wands came out next, and this is just about basically picking your time. You can see that these people are all at odds. They're not really fighting, but they're kind of bristling towards each other because they don't really want to hear what the other person is saying. So I know sometimes it can be really tricky when you're friends with somebody, no matter what your gender is or whatever, and to approach your friend and say, oh, by the way, I'd like to start dating you. It can be really hard to time that and be received the right way. So that is what this card is saying. I think that, and I think both of you might be on the same page, but you have to really make sure you're on the same level, like the same paragraph on that page, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm not saying don't not approach them, just pick your time and you'll know the time. The universe will just give you that feeling and you'll go, okay, well, now's the time, right? So, and then the next card I have for you guys is the Page of Pentacles. So pages are about a message coming into you, and it could sometimes be from a person or it could just be a message from the universe. And this is usually to do with financial or academic news. So like maybe the person that you're interested in, they are having financial difficulty or they're just finishing school or something like that. They're just trying to wrap something up. So maybe that's what this sort of timing indication is about. Like if you know, if you're friends with this person or if you've just met them, and you want to ask them out, but they're struggling with something, like you kind of don't want to miss your moment also, but you don't want to make a romantic offer when somebody is so stressed out that they're just going to reject you out of hand. So I'm sure it's not going to be as tricky as I'm making it sound, but you know what I mean? You just have to read the room and go from there. But I think the other person could be sort of having a bit of a moment in time right now, or it could be you. And maybe somebody is going to ask you out and you're going through a difficult time and you're going to go, ugh, not right now, you know? So, but maybe try to think of it in a different way also. Anyway, I see this happening for quite a few of you. So it could be somebody new coming into your life. The timing could just be a little bit off. But I think if it's done properly, I think it could work out really well. So I'm going to I'm shuffling the Romance Angel Oracle card deck for you guys. And I'm going to do a deck cut and pull that middle card just for some additional deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Yikes. Okay. Let's see what the extended guidance is on here, because that's like not exactly the greatest card that I wanted to pull for you guys, but let's see what it says. This card is a loving nudge for you to beware of deception within a relationship. This could involve something mild, such as a run-of-the-mill politeness where your partner is afraid of offending you by sharing true feelings. Perhaps you're the one wearing the mask because you aren't disclosing something to your partner. Deep down, you know what this card pertains to. Well, isn't that mysterious? Okay, there's a little bit more guidance. The romance angels are trying to protect your heart. Please say this invocation either silently or aloud. I'll say it slowly. Romance angels, I ask that you give me very clear guidance that I can easily notice and understand to reveal the truth about this situation to my conscious awareness. Then notice and trust the signs that follow. I think this is just about trying to get that perfect timing. This card is also a reminder to you about the importance of being genuine with your partner. Although discussing your true feelings may be uncomfortable, it will improve your relationship on many levels. Again, I think this is something to do with either you're in a bit of a bind right now, or the person you're interested in is, and they might not particularly want to tell you about it, because you know how things might not be going like super duper great for you, and it might be kind of embarrassing to tell other people, you know, if you're going through a tough time, like, oh, I'm so broke, but you don't want to tell everybody you're so broke, or, you know, I just lost my job, or I didn't get accepted to college, or this or that, or whatever that disappointment might be. You might not just want to tell that other person. So I think that could be related to this news. I think somebody's just trying to get it together a little bit more. So you might just want to have patience and sort of pick up on cues and stuff like that before you jump in all the way. But I think that will definitely pay off. Like you could be a friend for a while and then see how that goes. So some interesting cards for you, Taurus, for you singles. So let me know if this makes any sense to you guys, resonates at all. I'm always happy to hear from my viewers, and I do my best to respond to all social media. So if I don't respond to you the first time, hit me up again, because sometimes I get really bombarded, but I'm not ignoring anybody. So anyway, I'll leave it there for you, Taurus singles. Good luck out there. I'm moving on to the couples reading, just doing a quick reshuffle of the Gilded Tarot deck to get you guys some fresh cards for the couples reading. So either you're the Taurus or you're involved with a Taurus and you wanted to get some guidance on your partner. General reading, you guys. This is not going to resonate 100% with everybody out there. Again, send me an email if you want to book in a personalized reading with me. All my information's in the description box. So okay, so I'm ready to go with the Gilded Tarot for Taurus in relationships. Here we go. Okay, so the first card I pulled for you guys, this card speaks of taking care of something so it blooms into basically a multi-generational flower. So I think if you're involved with somebody right now, there's a really good possibility that this is going to be the person that you spend the rest of your life with. And you guys are going to have like a family, or you're going to try to have a family, or you're going to be involved in each other's families, and it's just going to be such a beautiful blessing, but there's just a bit of a reminder here that you do have to tend to that if you want things to keep growing, as in how green, I don't know why I keep putting it back down. Everything is so green here, but it's because this maiden has been taking care of everything, and then she can go successfully reap the rewards here. So I'm getting the sense here that you guys might have had a bit of a difficulty, and I pulled the Fool card here for you. So this is an indication of starting something over again and just letting go of the past and moving forward in your current situation and doing it with a real sense of joy. You can see the whole world is represented in this card, with all the astrological signs surrounding the Fool here, and he's got all the signs of the tarot in and around him somehow. And this person is just ready to start that journey. So I see that maybe some of you could have had some difficulty in your current relationship, or you've just started a new relationship and you're just letting everything go. Maybe some of you have gotten back with your ex-partner and you were kind of worried that you were going to bring all that ancient history into your current relationship, but you were able to talk things out, right? Like tend your garden really and move ahead because you realized that you guys are meant to be together. So, and that's helping you to just form a really beautiful relationship right now, free of any concern about what happened in the past. And I think you guys had to think really strongly about this, because I pulled the King of Swords, and when you see the King of Swords, it's like he represents a deeply analytical state of mind. I had a really hard time saying that word just now. Sorry. So, and you can see in this card that there's a moon behind the king, and he's looking very deeply intent at his thoughts. And then when you see the moon, it's about thinking. But I think you've had that really deep think. I'll say that 14 more times. And you've decided that you're able to do this. Like whatever happened in the past is there, and you are okay with it. And if it was, I'm getting cheating for some reason, you guys, and it's not everybody on the channel, so don't freak out. Like if you went through this situation, you know who you are. So I'm not predicting that your partner has cheated. You know, I'm seeing that somebody has already dealt with the situation. So, but you were okay with that, and you have reconciled that in your heart, and it could have even been you or whatever, no judging. And you've just handled it between the two of you, and you're moving on because you love each other. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles here, which is a really soft energy. Somebody is taking care of themselves quite a bit. You guys, I think you have been working steadily towards a really good, I'm getting the word resolution, which is like a terrible word, I think, of pictures when it comes to, but you guys have resolved whatever differences. And this could be like whether you're gotten back together with an ex or you've met somebody new, because it takes some time to get used to a new person and living with a new person. But you guys have like conquered all that challenge, and it's because you have put the work into it. You have really looked at things from all perspectives, and you're so happy to be with this other person that you will make those compromises, and you will look at everything with fresh eyes. And I think you're really committed to doing this on a daily basis. Like you're just going to wake up and reaffirm to your partnership every single day. Because I think you guys, some of you might have had not so great relationships in the past, and you just recognize that the way you love the person that you're with right now, you don't think you're going to find it again, right? And that's fine. I'm just, you might never find that connection again, and you're willing to adjust to each other's differences and lifestyles. So I just see a really beautiful partnership unfolding here, and I'd love to hear from you guys if this is your story. Even just clicking the like button or send me a comment, you guys. I try to read everything, like between my full-time job and doing card readings. I really try to stay 100% on top of social media, so I do care. That's what I'm trying to say. So this is a really strange card to come from the Romance Angels Oracle card deck compared to the rest of this reading. So this says free yourself. Let me read this. It's time to take back control of your life. And there's some poor unicorn trapped in a pen here. So I'm just going to read the full guidance from the companion book that came with this, because I think that just is such a mismatch. Here it is. It's time to take back control of your life. Okay. Like the unicorn in the image on this card, you may be feeling trapped. Perhaps you relinquished control to somebody else, or maybe you feel smothered in your career or relationship. As you tune into yourself, you'll sense the specific areas where this message applies to you. You can even ask yourself, in what ways do I feel limited or constrained? Trust the answers you receive. This card comes to you from the Romance Angels because they've heard your call for great love. To experience passion, though, you must first allow yourself to feel deep emotion. In doing so, you may come up against areas of your life where you harbor discontent. Very interesting. Simply by acknowledging these areas, you bring light to the situation and allow room for the angels to help you. As you commit to taking back control of your life, your feelings will naturally thaw and reawaken. This leads to greater capacity to love yourself, your partner, and your experiences. So I know this is a bit of a departure from the reading I just gave you guys, but this card came out for a reason, right? I always trust that my spirit guides give the right cards for the right people at the right time. So I'm not going to stuff it back in the deck and pretend I didn't see it, because maybe some of you are just at the beginning of this cycle that I just explained. You know, you could be leading up to the moment where you become as carefree as the Fool. And the way that you need to do that is to free yourself from the shackles of your romantic history, right? So, and if this isn't you and you've gone through it, that's great. I mean, you can just sort of ignore that guidance. So, oh God, I'm going to have to wrap up the reading right now because I have an upset tummy. I haven't been feeling that great all day today, but I really wanted to get these readings done for you. So I hope you guys just stay so blessed out there and take care of yourselves. And we'll see you again next time. Bye. Bye for now.